And here's where I'm going to show you the second bewildering, crazy thing she said this week, where she proves just how much she hates America by actively rooting against America on The Breakfast Club.
Listen, my thought is that I'm still black in America and I ain't finna play no kind of games.
Word.
Like, so I am gonna walk the straight and narrow for a number of reasons. Number one, I have some morals about myself. And number two, I know that they would love an opportunity to lock me up, right? Like, I would be the exception to the rule. But you're absolutely right. I mean, Canada has really been the one to call it out. The fact that I'm rooting for Canada and I'm rooting for Mexico a lot is really wild. But they are really the ones that are speaking truth to power right now.
Let me just remind you, all Trump has asked for from both Mexico and Canada is increased border security and more balanced trade. If you have an elected official who is outspokenly rooting against America to achieve these things and believes that we should keep getting taken advantage of, that person should at bare minimum not be a part of Congress, but since they are, be looked into for treason. I don't see how you can hate Trump so much that you're in favor of open, unsafe borders and massive $100 billion trade deficits, both of which harm American citizens. Now, everything I've highlighted about Jasmin Crockett is summed up in this last clip where she goes on MSNBC and gives her ghetto talk talking about Elon Musk. Watch.
Elon, if you're watching, come through, boo, because you haven't shown up to the Doge subcommittee yet.
Right, and you called him out at that subcommittee.
Yes.
But this became weird because Buddy Carter, your colleague from Georgia, started talking about how we were giving condoms to the Taliban, and then Donald Trump himself, then it became about Gaza, but that would have to have been about 7,000 condoms per person. And then he said it was just Hamas, which none of it made sense, but it caused a lot of people to have to run around and follow the story and find out that we give condoms as part of USAID to prevent the spread of HIV to a place in Mozambique called Gaza province.
Correct.
This is the nonsense we have to deal with here.
It's not even just nonsense. It's just that they're idiots.
Like, she doesn't seem relatable. It's not fashionable. It's not fetch for her to speak like that. You look classless and like you have no home training. You're an elected congresswoman and you're going on national TV talking about, like, Elon, boo, you can come to the Doge meeting. And on top of that, her and the MSNBC hack prove that the Democrats don't actually care about the fraud and the waste. Elon Musk mistakenly saying that condoms were going to Gaza in the Middle East instead of Gaza province in some country in Africa doesn't take away from the fact that we're spending $50 million on condoms. And the American people see that. And that's why polling for Democrats is at a record low across the board. Because you don't have one single Democrat coming out and applauding the discovery of this fraud, because it goes against their narrative that Elon Musk isn't providing a valuable service to the taxpayer and that Donald Trump won't be able to save the country from financial ruin. But as the old geriatric Democrats start to retire and the vile Jasmin Crockett's and AOC become the new seniority in the Democrat Party, the Republican Party will only get stronger over time, and I will always be there to be the megaphone for the Democrats if they want to amplify their message. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.